All right, I just maxed out on time that I was recording there. Okay, but I want to finish this up quick. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Um, it's it's like these people have never actually sat down with a non-Christian and had an honest to God conversation that was just polite debate because they probably got pissed or something, or just la di da, gonna ignore everything you say and just say, well, you're wrong because reasons. And I've never done that. I feel like the people who wrote this, their idea of atheism is the YouTube comment section, honestly, on debate videos, where, yeah, it is full of trolls. It's full of trolls where, like, it's full of people all over the world. So there are just people here that might be in people where there's more hostility towards Christians than here. Um, and that's unfair, too, obviously. Um, and it's ridiculous. So let's see, what are some final thoughts on this? This movie, it's propaganda in a very bad and I don't want to say dangerous necessarily, but I almost do, if that makes sense. Because it's like someone could see this and let's see. I go to a Christian camp. I help out there, and I've met kids who have seen this movie, and they're good kids. But I could see other kids who see this movie who aren't being taught well, and they may get a hatred or a distrust of non-Christians and say, "Well, if you're an atheist, you're going to hell." Screw like all this horrible stuff, and it's like, yeah, and it's from this movie. Like they just learn, oh, if I'm a Christian, atheists hate me. Good to know. So my atheist friend that I had, I no longer want to be friends with. Stuff like that. I could kind of see that happening. In homes where you're not being taught what Jesus freaking taught, which I find hilarious because they say they believe, whatever. I don't want to get into that too much, but it's propaganda, and propaganda has been very proven to be a dangerous tool at times. And while I don't think anyone's going to go blow up an abortion clinic or do something crazy after this movie, no, that's ridiculous. That's really dark. But at the same time, it might make some douchey people. I don't know. I just think people, like, if you're gonna make a movie about Christianity, you gotta first start by making realistic people. Okay, on both sides. Good example, actually, a surprising example is Miracles from Heaven that came out this year. The people in that movie, I believed were real people. Like, I could see the Christians in that being Christians I would potentially associate with. Like, oh, yeah, I know Christians like this. Like, these type of people, these are the Christian people I associate with. And their reactions when they meet non-Christians in the movie, and they do, it's not a negative one. It's a very reasonable conversation with someone who doesn't feel comfortable with them talking to their dying child about heaven and Jesus. And, the kid unfortunately misquotes and stuff, but it's like, if Pureflix that wrote that, it'd just be the atheist being this total jerk, like, yeah, screw you and your beliefs. I'm going to put you in court and I'm going to sue you because of your beliefs. It's like, what? No, this doesn't happen. Sorry. I'm trying to get this done quick. This review has already gone on really long. I just had a lot of thoughts about this movie because I think this might be one of my this is one of my most hated movies. This might be my most hated movie ever. I'd have to think about that. There's very few I can think that I hate more. Because this movie just offends me. Like, it's not just a terrible movie, like, in quality and the making of, like, a lot of bad movies are. Although there is that. It also, it offends me with its politics of just hate and preaching hate from Christians. Christians, like, I call myself a Christian, and I sure as hell don't act like this. And don't think of other people like this. That's ridiculous. And I know a lot of Christians who don't. So the fact, like, this is what you're putting out and saying this represents Christian thought? No, screw you. Screw this movie. Screw the people who wrote it. This movie's terrible. I'm giving this, because I have to give it some level of star rating, half a star. But honestly, I want to give it negative 20 stars because this movie is that horribly painful. Yeah, guys, I hate this movie. So if you like this video, good. Thank you. Good for you. I already hate this video. I haven't even uploaded it yet. I wish I could edit this so bad. I really do. But anyway, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully soon, hopefully very soon, I will be able to get my computer fixed. Yeah, I know it still hasn't happened, and get back to actually being able to edit videos and film them on my normal camera, and all will be right with the world. But for now, thank you for enjoying this video. And yeah, check out my review of God's Not Dead 2. Alright, bye.